to old Sitting Bull. That's where he come in, and he was a big Indian from that area, and they got a monument up there dedicated to him up from Old Bridge, South Dakota, along the Missouri River. It's now one of the shots up there, the big reservoir. This is up at Garrisonville Reservoir up in South Dakota. Actually out on Yankton Reservoir down in Yankton, South Dakota. It's a big lake about 100 miles long. We're going up through there. You notice on the right there, you can see them, there's trees still sticking up. Dead trees, but they're still sticking up. Just a shot off the back of the boat. You see the trees behind us back there. You can see the trees there. When they dammed up the water, they just left the trees down in the valley. And there's a lot of people have a lot of boating accidents. You get up there at night and run into those trees. The problem out there, these little storms like this blow up real fast. They come up, and before you even know it, they roll across there and they blow people out of the water. One's caught us here, and we're looking for someplace to hide. You can see it coming from down the south. Just a big wall of wind and rain coming up the reservoir. We're looking for some place to get out of the way. See the white caps coming. And they hit. And there's your Charles and Eric. There's Mom and Eric in the trailer park. It's just a shot of the Mississippi River just north of across Wisconsin. A lot of islands out in the middle. Real pretty out in there. This is a seining operation there in the mouth of the St. Croix River, where it dumps into the Mississippi. It forms a big wide lake, and about once a year some big company comes out there and they seine that for fish. They get all kinds of big fish out there and they take them down and they sell them down south in Iowa somewhere. There's Eric and Charles. This is getting near the fall of '66. Out of Prescott, Wisconsin on the St. Croix River. This is Charles and Eric. In the fall, we're just out driving around, touring the country around Prescott there. This is that same drive. This is Eric getting introduced to a horse. I'm trying to get him to feed the horse some grass. The next shot or two, just watch the action there. The old horse reaches out and takes Eric's hand in his lips. The action there, he just reaches over and takes Eric's hand in his lips. Didn't bite him, but he just took his whole hand in his lip. Eric don't know what happened. More sightseeing. Site of an old mill there around Hudson, Wisconsin. And another shot of the old mill there. And there's Eric and Charles. Same old mill. And there's Mom and Eric. This is an anniversary shot there, and it's around October 1966. And there's Eric, Charles, Mr. and Ms. Doolin in front of the Capitol building in St. Paul. This is in 1966. There's Mr. Doolin standing in front of the lake, looking back over toward Hubert Humphrey's house. Eric, and that's the neighbor, Dick Balliet, and Mr. Doolin out there in our yard, Prescott. Eric and bathtub. There's Eric brushing his teeth. This is right around January of '67. Eric and his Halloween pumpkin. This is about October of '66. Janice band Eric on the old jack-o'-lantern. Night shot. There's Janice band Eric out in front of the trailer park. Shoveling a little snow in the winter of '66 up there. Janice and Eric. Yeah, we're on a road trip out in South Dakota in the wintertime somewhere. And I think heading up to Metigosha, the Canadian border. This is Eric. I think he's down to, we're down to Uncle Sidney's and Aunt Nanny's. Well, I think this must be the winter of 1966. This must be the Christmas of 1966 down at Mom's. There's the front row. There's Charles, Cecil, Ken. There's Janice May, Eric, JC, Mom, Jerry, John Evans, and Sarah in the back. This is the group we went on down to see Aunt Nanny and Uncle Sidney over to Christmas, I guess. There's Aunt Nanny, Eric, Janice May, Uncle Sidney, Mom, Sarah, Cecil, Jerry, JC, Ken. There's Mr. Doolin and Eric this December '66 out at Mr. Doolin's place in Watson. Diane and Eric, Christmas of '66.